The Mandela Centennial Scholarship is a very exciting collaboration between the African Leadership University, the Graça Machel Trust, and the Mandela Institute for Development Studies to essentially celebrate what Nelson Mandela stood for as a leader. The scholarship will cover the full cost of tuition of attending ALU in Rwanda, and it will also cover up to $4,000 of living expenses, flight costs, and food, and so many other expenses that would be incurred in going to ALU. I'm excited about young people from all across Africa going to Rwanda because they get to see an Africa that works. And you've got to believe that if you see what Rwanda has achieved in just 20 years, then there's no excuse for any other country in Africa not to be able to do the same, because they started from conditions that are far worse than most African countries today find themselves. And therefore, a young person going to study at ALU in Rwanda will leave with inspiration and with an image of what Africa could look like if it had good leadership. Graça Machel, as you know, is the former Minister of Education in Mozambique. She herself is a remarkable world leader, but she was also married to Nelson Mandela. This scholarship scheme was a gift that Mama Graça wanted to give to honor Nelson Mandela, her former husband, on his 100th year anniversary. And given that African Leadership University aspires to groom African leaders like Nelson Mandela, we thought that there could be no better way for us to really signify our values as a university than to award 100 scholarships in the year that Nelson Mandela would have turned 100 years. The process for receiving the scholarship is as follows. You have to first apply for admission to African Leadership University, and then once you have been admitted, you will then go through a second round of application where you would apply for this specific scholarship. So I'd like to encourage all young people across Africa to apply for this scholarship and to join the movement of 3 million leaders that we're creating to transform Africa over the next century.